Guys, welcome back to another episode of Norwich City Career Mode. In this episode, you will see two games and the end of season. Well, not actually playing through to where we start a new season, but just the tournament prize money and stuff like that. So the first game of the episode will be against Swansea here, our last away match of the season at the Liberty Stadium. So we're coming into this game hoping for 3 points. We know realistically the league title is out of our hands. Chelsea have basically won that now, but we just need to try and get second, and any more slip-ups, that would not be very good. But then the first chance here would come as Gary Hooper shoots, but Kuhn makes a good save. Gary Hooper's been in brilliant form recently, but here's Michu gets played through. I remember playing this now, thinking Michu's first touch had completely let him down. I was like, oh yes, that's a terrible first touch and he won't be able to score. But then he pulls off an amazing left-footed shot. Michu doesn't actually play for Swansea anymore in real life. He plays for Napoli. I remember getting Ultimate Team, but John Ruddy, he has to be at fault there because Michu takes a horrible first touch and the shot doesn't really have that much power. John Ruddy just should have taken a sidestep to his right and saved it. But Gary Hooper, who's been our leading striker for the second part of the season, goes through here, takes on the goalkeeper, chips him, but Kuhn makes a great save to tip it over. But Ofoe takes a free kick short just a couple of minutes after, gives it to Jerome, slips it through towards Adrian, loses a defender. The defender only can put a foot in, and the referee makes the right decision in giving a penalty to us and Angel Rangel a yellow card. So it was definitely a penalty. Adrian had more pace over the Spanish right back, and it was definitely a penalty. So Gary Hooper steps up and does indeed score it. He's been in amazing form, and I can't wait to see him in action next season, where I hope to start with the same strike partnership in Gary Hooper and Cameron Jerome, because they've definitely got one season left in them. And Gary Hooper, I think that's his 11th goal of the season. We will see in just a sec. Maybe not. And Chelsea beating Man City at half-time, so a very important win for them. I was thinking maybe Man City could win that game, but it would be very hard. But Adrian, the danger man, who's been in brilliant form today, gets us the second goal of the game to put us 2-1 up at the Liberty Stadium in Cardiff. Oh no, I just said Cardiff. It's Swansea. Oops, I made a mistake there. That's like saying Ipswich instead of Norwich. That is really disappointing for me. But Adrian, sorry Swansea fans, Adrian gets his third goal in BPL. Hasn't really started much, but since he said he wants to leave, I tried to start him a couple of times, and here he goes through again, but this time picks out Hooper with a brilliant through ball in the 78th minute, and Hooper does indeed make it 3-1. So if this guy could be like this in Premier League in real life for Norwich, then I'm sure Norwich would do brilliantly. Nice celebration, acrobatic from him in the 70th minute to put us 3-1 up. So at this point, when we were 2-1 up, really, I didn't ever think we were going to lose the lead, because Swansea hadn't been that good, and Gary Hooper gets his 12th goal. So I was right in saying the 11th goal. He gets his 12th goal in the BPL, and that takes him up, I think, in the top 10 of goal scorers. Hopefully you'll see that at the end of the episode. If you don't, then that is a massive mistake on my part. But in the 84th minute, Swansea's damage just gets worse as Cameron Jerome is played away by Adrian. I was thinking about sweating it. Instead, I decide not to. Round Michel Vorm. Michel Vorm takes... it's not Michel Vorm, it's Kuhn. I haven't commentated in a long while. Excuse me there. And Utemelen Kuhn gets his red card there. It was definitely a red card. Cameron Jerome beat him for pace. Nice touch, and completely took him out. And Gary Hooper will have a chance to get his hat-trick. So with their new goalkeeper in goal, Gary Hooper steps up and does indeed score. I think it's Fred. No, not Fred. It might be Fred. One of the small Shakhtar Donetsk players. I think it might be Tyson or Fred or like Luis Adriano, someone like that. But he's quite good in real life. Like Shakhtar Donetsk, all they've got is small, fast players, which I really, really don't like. But we did win the game 4-1, scored 4 goals on our last away game of the season to beat Swansea 4-1 here at the Liberty Stadium. Had more shots on target. Swansea just edging the possession, and Gary Hooper gets himself a hat-trick to put him on 13 goals for the season. So the second game in this episode and the last game of the season will be here at Carrow Road to take on QPR. So coming into this game, we would need to win for sure, and Chelsea would need to lose, and we'd win the league. If we draw or lose and if we draw or lose, then we finish second. So realistically, we've got to win this game, and I expected to win this game because QPR got relegated in real life, although kind of good end of season form with Leroy first scoring an amazing goal. But the first chance would come as Redmond goes down. I personally thought it was in the box, and the referee should have given a penalty, but he gives the man a yellow card and a free kick on just the edge of the box, and there will be a chance from the free kick as the free kick beast Ahan whips it in towards Redmond. He misses the first header but gets it back. He tries to lob the goalkeeper, and that went just wide, as you can see. But in the 41st minute here, Will Hughes picks up the ball, eventually finds its way to Jerome. Jerome, beating the defenders for pace, cuts inside of the last man, should have an easy shot, but Alex McCarthy makes a absolutely superb save, although going the wrong way. And there was not going to be any more highlights until half-time, where the score remained Norwich City 0, QPR 0, and Chelsea were winning at Palace, so we knew at this time they're not going to slip up at their own stadium in front of their own fans, but at least we gave them a run for their money, and we'll be in the Champions League guaranteed next season. We don't have to go through any qualifying stage. The last chance of the game, though, would come as Cameron Jerome goes through and does indeed score for us. So the man who was in incredible form at the start of the season, Gary Hooper's kind of taken over from him now. He gets himself a goal. Should be very proud of that because it was a brilliant run to beat the defender for pace and score for us. So last game of the season against our fans, we wouldn't want to not score. So when Cameron Jerome put the ball in there, we were all very happy as the referee blows the last whistle of the 2015-2016 season. And I lost connection to the A servers. What a surprise. So QPR had more shots, same amount of shots on target, and QPR slightly edged the possession by 3%. So last game of the season, I'm quite happy with that result. And as you should be able to see here, goalkeeper of the tournament, John Ruddy won. Jovetic won the sharpshooter golden boot. As you can see his stats there, I'd love to get him for Norwich. Team of the competition, all we got is Ruddy. It was Felipe Luis, Mertesacker, Jones, Coleman, Chadley, Eriksson, Henderson, Rowe, Doumbia, and Benteke, Omar Rowe for Southampton there. I just saw that. And Ruddy won the player of the competition, which was quite nice. We finished second in the league, 3 points behind Chelsea and 4 points in front of Arsenal, and 9 points in the Champions League, which was very good. Spurs getting also Champions League, and the relegated teams will be West Ham, Cardiff and Fulham. See you later to them teams. Kind of surprised West Ham got relegated, but if you look at the points difference, they definitely deserve to. And also Sunderland, Leicester, and I'm not sure who won the playoffs. Sunderland, Leicester will be coming up, and we'll see them next season. So if you did enjoy this episode, leave a like, and I'll see you for the next episode very soon.